Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for all the outpouring love. This video is going to talk about why I feel like Kendrick Lamar is only in competition with himself, okay? I studied him for a while, okay? And if you look at this video, well, this little clip right here, these guys was talking about Kendrick Lamar. The guy in the middle is Dissect Podcast, and he said Kendrick Lamar is the GOAT. He thinks he's the greatest rapper ever, okay? So this was a nice video. I watched it. I enjoyed it. You can see the channel name, so that's why I did it this way. You can go check it out for yourself, okay? Moving along, now we have Curtis King TV was talking to Daylight, and Daylight felt like Drake made a mistake because of the lyrics that he said, okay? So Curtis King was just listening in, and it was having a discussion about that, and he just felt like this is why Drake messed up, because certain things he felt he should not have said. I just feel like Kendrick Lamar is unmatched when it comes to lyrics. The man is highly intellectual, so it's like, how are you going to go up against someone like that? And he's very versatile. He doesn't do his songs the same. He comes with new flavor. So it's like, how do you compete with someone like that? This young lady right here chilling with Moni, she said rappers are scared to drop new music because Kendrick Lamar has changed hip-hop. These guys is going in, and then I just felt like, I was like, wow, I watched her whole video, and Kendrick Lamar is so intellectual. It's like when you listen to his lyrics, I mean, he gives you a story, he gives you visuals, his videos is fire. Everything this man does is pure fire. That's why I said in my previous video, I would not want to rap battle against Kendrick Lamar. If I'd have lost, I'd have like, you got that. As you can see here, this channel called What's the Dirt, he broke down the full history about the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I had no idea it was like a real beef, guys. I thought this was just like a rap battle, like a sportsman rap battle between the fellas. I didn't know this was serious. I didn't know this could get serious. Listen, I do have to catch up. So people that told me that they was right, but I feel like these artists are different. They're not the same. I feel like it's no competition between Drake and Kendrick because Kendrick just kills everything. Screwface John, I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. He said Kendrick Lamar got rappers scared to drop. Okay, so people is feeling that way. Believe me, these guys know because they've been following this stuff for a long, long time, right? So I'm new. I'm like the baby of the game. And so I feel they know what they're talking about. And I mean, after he did the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar, and then he dropped G and X, and that whole album is fire. How do you come behind that? Knox Hill, also another dope YouTuber, also a very dope independent rap artist. I checked out his channel. I think he's amazing. He did this breakdown that Kendrick Lamar did. Look out for Detox. Kendrick Lamar has the best breath control I've ever seen on any rapper. I don't know how he rapped the way he raps, but my God, this man has God in him. It's like he's unmatched. I'm lost for words. I don't even know what to say. So as you can see, that's why I created this image. It's like Kendrick Lamar is battling Kendrick Lamar. And the reason why I say this simply is because Kendrick Lamar says he always challenges himself. When he goes into the studio and when he writes, he challenges himself. It's not about the fact that he's coming at other artists because he just wants to. And he said he did it all for fun. He said it's all in fun, but I guess sometimes it gets a little personal. People get a little upset because a lot of people don't like to lose, okay? So I've been doing some research, maybe about a month now on Kendrick Lamar. It's not like I never knew of him. It's just that I wasn't really listening to rap artists like that because, to be honest with you, the reason why I stopped, a lot of rap artists, I just didn't like what they was bringing. I'm sorry, I didn't. So, as you can see here, is two pictures of Kendrick Lamar, and I did use black and white, the yin yang, because Kendrick deals with a lot of duality from what I see. And my interpretation of duality with him is like he can change it up. You know, Kendrick Lamar, like his voice is like an instrument. He can bring it. He can go high, he could go low, he can go super fast, he can go slow. He can change it up. So that is what I love about Kendrick Lamar, and he's a pure genius. Okay, guys, so as you can see, here is Kendrick Lamar accepting his award, okay? So it says, rapper Kendrick Lamar accepts the award for the best rap album for Damn. You want to talk about why I say Kendrick is in competition with himself? Because he is doing things that other rappers are not doing, okay? So it says he accepted this award, Damn, at the 60th Annual Grammy Awards in New York on January 28th, okay? On Monday. And it says Lamar won the Pulitzer Prize for music for the album, okay? Now, this is when he was 30 years old, okay? And then here's a little bit of information. It says Kendrick Lamar has won the Pulitzer Prize for music making history as the first non-classical or jazz artist to win the prestigious prize. The Reverend rapper is also the most commercially successful musician to receive the award, usually reserved for critically acclaimed classical acts who don't live on the pop charts. The 30-year-old, at the time, Kendrick was 30, guys. I know he's 37. The 30-year-old won the prize for Damn, his raw and powerful Grammy-winning album. The Pulitzer Board said Monday the album in the song collection said that it captures the modern African-American life, and that at the time he will win also $15,000. It says Lamar has been lauded for the deep lyrical content, politically charged live performances, and his profound mix of hip-hop, spoken word, jazz, soul, funk, poetry, and African sounds. Since emerging on the music scene with the 2011 album Section 80, he has achieved the perfect mix of commercial appeal and critical respect. The Pulitzer Board has awarded special honors to Bob Dylan, Duke Ellington, George Gershwin, Thelonious Monk, John Coltrane, and Hank Williams. But a popular figure like Lamar has never won the prize for music. In 1997, Wynton Marsalis became the first jazz act to win the Pulitzer Prize for music. That makes Lamar's win that much more important. His platinum-selling major label albums, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, and Damn, became works of art, with Lamar writing songs about blackness, street life, police brutality, perseverance, survival, and self-worth. His piercing and sharp raps helped him become the voice of the generation and easily ascend as the leader in hip-hop and cross over to audiences outside of rap, from rock to pop to jazz. He also been a dominator on the charts, having achieved 24 top 40 hits, including a #1 success with Humble, and he has even collaborated with the likes of U2, Taylor Swift, Imagine Dragons, Rihanna, and Beyonce. His music with songs like All Right and The Black of the Berry have become anthems in the wake of high-profile police shootings of minorities, as a conversation about race relations dominates news headlines. He brought a dose of seriousness to the 2015 BET Awards, rapping on top of a police car with a large American flag waving behind him. At the 2016 Grammys, during his visual studies show, Stopping Performance, he appeared beaten in handcuffs with chains around his hands and bruises on his eyes as he delivered powerful lyrics to the audience. Guys, what other artist is doing this? Okay, so this is why I say Kendrick is in competition with himself. Right now, there is no one that matches him. He's unmatched. Okay? This is just my personal opinion. He's unmatched, and it's crazy. A lot of people is saying that, okay? You gotta see things for what you see. I think a lot of times we gotta learn to put our personal feelings aside, and you gotta look at what's in front of you. You gotta look at what the person is giving you. No matter how you feel about Kendrick Lamar, the man is a genius, okay? He eats, sleep, live, and breathe this stuff, and he takes it seriously. And I love the fact that he say things like, well, if he say he's the greatest rapper alive, he said, well, why not? He said, why wouldn't you feel that you're great? He said, what is the purpose if you don't feel you're great or you aim to be great? Okay? So to finish this off, it says Lamar's musical success helped him win 12 Grammy Awards. We all know he has about 22 Grammys now. Though through all three of his major label albums have lost in the top category Album of the Year, each loss has been criticized by the music community, launching a conversation about how the Recording Academy might be out of touch, like they don't know what they're talking about, right? So it says, Damn lost out on the Album of the Year Grammy to Bruno Mars' 24K Magic in January. The rapper, born in Compton, California, was handpicked by Black Panther director Ryan Coogler to curate an album to accompany and for the successful film, giving Lamar yet again another #1 effort and highly praised project. Okay, guys, so without a doubt, Kendrick Lamar is great and he's leading the culture. He's bringing hip hop back. I believe genuinely he's a humble person. He's a good person, okay? I don't look at his flaws because we all have flaws, right? And he says it in his interviews, I am not perfect. So he's probably don't want people to look at him in that light. He's like, I'm a human. You enjoy my music. You love my music. You think it's great. You think I'm a genius. Thank you for that. He appreciates the love that he receives. But he also wants all of us to know he's not perfect, right? He makes mistakes. He probably like, I'm still going to make mistakes. Why? Because he's human. But people hold Kendrick in high regards. And he could take it as a compliment. You know, they see him in a light that they don't see other people in. Okay, so he's special. And he has that same energy to me like Michael Jackson. And I love the fact that he respects Michael Jackson so much. He like, I can't surpass him. No one can. He said, because Michael Jackson is the greatest entertainer of all time. That is just how much love and respect he has for him. SZA did the same thing. She didn't want to accept that. She did I don't know what it was. She was on a Jennifer Hudson show. And she surpassed Michael with something. And Jennifer Hudson was getting ready to announce it. And SZA said, she said, no, don't do that. She said, She said, no, don't announce that on TV like that. Nope, don't. So people have so much love and respect for Michael. They don't want to surpass. They like, I can't surpass Michael. No one can. But anyway, guys, this is what I'm saying. This is why I made this video, saying that Kendrick Lamar is in competition with himself, because Kendrick says, I do things to challenge myself. When I get in that studio, it's me and I, right? So he's like, I'm elevating myself. When I do a project previously, maybe I'm going to try to out-top the old project. So he's in competition with himself. Now, he a rap battle because it's probably fun to do and he enjoys it. But he takes this real seriously and he looks for other artists to do the same. And maybe that's the type of people he prefers to work with. Maybe that's where it's conflicting for him and Drake, because maybe he doesn't feel that Drake take things seriously enough. So he's like, I'm not going to deal with him with that. You know, we got to grow up. We men, we have to grow up. Drake has to grow up. He has to accept the fact if you chose this man for a rap battle, you started it, Drake, and Kendrick finished it. Take your loss and walk away. We don't always win. We can't always be on top. You have to learn how to say, I'm going to pass the torch. People have a problem with that. You can't always be on top. It's going to be someone else who's going to come along and knock you right out of your seat. You gotta have to be able to accept that. Okay, guys, so I went to Kendrick Lamar, his YouTube channel, and I love his albums. I love his songs. I appreciate people telling me to go and listen to his songs, which I was going to go do anyway. So you got GNX, you got Mr. Morale, and the Big Steppers, Damn, Collector's Edition, To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, Section 80, Overly Dedicated, Untitled, Unmastered. Okay, so far I listened to all of these albums, and he is what I call a master. Okay? Kendrick Lamar is so powerful with his words. He makes you think. He makes you want to change. He makes you want to do better. He said it in another interview I saw him, and he said, I use my music to reach the people. He said that's what matters to him. And he loves to perform in smaller settings. He said, because this way I get to see the person and I get to rock out with you. And if you are singing his songs or you're rapping and he lock eyes with you, they say sometimes he'll walk up to you and he'll start rapping with you. Okay, so he lets you know, I see you. And he prefers a smaller setting. Someone asked him, which one you like performing in, the bigger stages or the smaller settings? And he said the smaller ones. Okay, so that's where he's so humble, because some people probably wouldn't care. And here are the other songs that I need to listen to. So this one is Black Panther, the album music, and then Not Like Us. Meet the Grams. I listened to Meet the Grams. That was a really dope diss track. Euphoria was dope. I listened to that one. Now this is something different. The Hillbillies. And this is his cousin on this album with him called Baby King. Kendrick Lamar album. And then The Heart Part 5. Okay. That video had me in tears when I watched it, and his face was changing up with all the people who passed on. Beautiful and deep. It's like Kendrick Lamar really cares about the type of music he makes, okay? Like, that's why I say he's unmatched. He's definitely unmatched. And it's not just me. It's so many other people that is saying that about him because it's the truth, okay? Then you got Family Ties right here. I didn't listen to these yet. And you got Pray For Me. So I'm going to listen to more of his songs. Of course, I'm going to go back and play them, so I can understand. It's like Kendrick Lamar, you need a dictionary. You need some scholars. You need the Bible. You might need the Apocrypha, which that book is just the hidden books. Okay, which was taken out of the Bible. That's what the Apocrypha is. If you don't know, you know. So it's like he's so deep. You have to. You feel like you got to go back to school. You're like, oh my goodness, I want to understand his lyrics because they're powerful and he does things with purpose. Okay, so that's the way he is. That's the way he thinks. And you see, it's like I'm seeing all these videos on YouTube, and there's a lot of people making stuff, and I'm watching to listen and learn. I don't believe everything that I hear. That's why I go and I watch videos or actually interviews with Kendrick. I know a lot of those interviews might be older, but it don't matter. It's still the person talking that I want to hear speak, So we can all see that Kendrick Lamar is an amazing talent, and he does things with purpose, and he loves us like we love him. You can see that. And he really appreciates the fact that you appreciate his music. So it makes him keep going. It makes him want to make more. And like he said he's not the savior. And it's people saying silly things like Kendrick Lamar is not your savior. He's never said that. If people would take the time and research and study or watch videos, you would hear that he said that he is not your savior. He said, listen, man, I'm only one person. Everybody got to be responsible for themselves to make changes. He said, if he could do it, so can you. Okay. So he's just such a good person, all around good person with a great heart, you know? Okay, so here's some more songs. King's Dead, Don't Do It, Untitled 07, Levitate, These Walls, All Right. I love that song, All Right. County Building Blues, that video was powerful. And The Two Presidents. So guys, I just want to touch up on something. Let's just try to be respectful in the comment section. The last video I did was beautiful. The comment section was beautiful, but you had a few people coming in trying to be a little negative. You could voice your opinions on things you don't agree, but please, I want to be able to speak free because this is my commentary. So let me speak the way I want. And if you don't agree with me, you don't have to. If you do, you do. That's what the comment section is for, but keep it respectful, okay? Anyway, moving along, talking about Kendrick. Kendrick is like one of the dopest rappers I have ever witnessed to date. Okay, no disrespect to no other rappers. We appreciate all the other rappers also, but right now, Kendrick is doing things that other people are not doing, okay? So listen, here's some more of his songs. I'm Ghost, Swimming Pools, Drake. I love that song and the video. High Power, I think I heard it. Push Through, featuring Kendrick Lamar and Currency. Okay, Humble, the Skrillex remix. B Don't Kill My Vibe. Swimming Pools, Drake, the Black Hippie remix, and My People. I listened to My People and I thought that it was dope. It's a humble song. So guys, you should check it out. I really love the lyrics and that video. Okay, guys, so Kendrick Lamar, he is prayerful. He is spiritual. He is prophetic. He is a genius. He is humble. He is a master. And he is iconic. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you watch the other video below because I want to uncover some more videos with Kendrick Lamar. Listen, there's a lot to uncover. Thank you so much for all the beautiful comments that I received on the first video. I was shocked, so thank you so much. If you don't want to miss out on any videos I upload about Kendrick Lamar, make sure you turn on your post notifications. Peace.